Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Rebirth. So here we are. We're ready to go to Bervenia Volcano. And actually, the one thing we need to do before we head up there, I should mention that I got this Trent. Picked it up on my way over here in the Yuko Woods. I don't expect I'll use it, but I was kind of interested in poaching it, so I decided to pick it up with Rams's invitability. Anyhow, Cloud has proved to be, not totally useless, so I'm happy about that. He's getting there in terms of getting Gain JP up. His punch seems to do about 150 damage, which, while not exceptional in any way, is certainly quite a bit better than nothing. Quite a bit better than I thought it might be. It's still more damage than Lavian occasionally does. So, yeah, and his heal magic can be useful on occasion too. Alright, so we need to equip some characters with Move Find Item. That is what we need to do in order to grab Cloud's sword. So, Agrius doesn't have it, but maybe she can grab it. Yes, she can. Okay. Might as well pick it up, because we're obviously going to need that for the deep dungeon. And who else could we equip with it? Maybe Lavian won't use it. Must have it, obviously. Yeah. He's got it. Okay, that's good. And I think I will keep Ramza Move Plus 3 because I just like having that maneuverability so I can get him into the right spot so he can pick off some enemies. Alright. From the looks of it, it seems like we might get another Trent, I should say. I think these are actually supposed to be treants, but, you know. Translation issues. Alright. Let's go do this. So this is not a special encounter. I mean, there's no set encounter that you run into in Bervenia Volcano. So we're just going to get a random encounter, and I really have no idea what we're going to be up against. Okay. There we go. So our characters that have Move Find Item are Agrius and Rad. Just have to keep that in mind. Obviously we're going to be using Cloud. Yeah, you know, he is missing frames for cinematics, as one of you mentioned in the comments on YouTube. But I think as far as his in-battle sprite goes, he is not missing any frames, any of the newly drawn sprite frames. And yeah, as I said before, I'm not really a fan of his new sprite. I don't think it looks very good at all. But that is okay. Chris Rams. Go. Alright, hopefully this is not an impossible encounter. Let's see what we run into here. So, I haven't done any encounters in Bervenia Volcano yet in Rebirth. It's kind of an out-of-the-way location. Okay, so we've got a bunch of the floatable enemies. And looks like a top-tier bomb or two. Oh my. Wow. Okay then. So yeah, these things give you the scorpion tail, is it a morning star or flail or whatever, the ninja item, if you defeat them. But I don't care about that because I don't have any ninjas. And these things give you the what do you call it? Flame gun? Blaze gun. Yeah, if you poach them. Yeah, poach. But I don't care about any of that, so we're just gonna try to kill them as fast as possible, which I think is advisable, considering that they're pretty scary. Scary indeed. Okay, chance to kill. Will happen. No, it won't. Fortunately. Yeah, so, I know the plagues are dangerous, but I'm not too sure what these Aramon can do as their ranged attack. Ah, yes, they can petrify us. So yeah, basically all the enemies that we're up against here are pretty dangerous, and if we're gonna have to redo this fight, assuming we run into something like the same enemy composition, I think it would definitely be advisable to equip some anti-petrify items, because they could, like, presumably or conceivably just wipe our whole party with petrify. Not to mention all the explosive damage we're going to run up against here. But to begin with, definitely going to use Nameless Dance. Hopefully it will considerably weaken the enemies. Iris is at full life, so I can't really heal her for anything, but I guess I will run out here and look towards punching some enemies. Possibly healing once our guys get injured. Yeah, I'm not going to punch any of my own characters here because the enemies are just way too dangerous on this map. This is a scary, scary composition. Alright then. So... oh man. Oh, this is bad. This is like a map where you definitely want a summoner. Definitely need like some crowd control options here. And we don't have them. Just gonna area of effect the crap out of my characters and heal themselves at the same time. Alright. So we are definitely going to want to kill this guy. Good. Okay, obviously Ramza cannot hurt any of the explosives, but what he can do is maybe either shoot or invite one of these guys. Floataballs. I think I should be able to take this guy out. Good stuff. Okay, so that's one threat out of the way. Let's turn everybody into a frog, please. Okay, well that's not bad. That's pretty close. Yeah, what you gonna do now? A frog in a sea of lava. You know that sort of common story about the frog in the pot of boiling water. Well, this is quite a bit worse for the frog, I would imagine. Okay, so I can't hit multiple characters with that. Can't hit multiple characters with this. So, HP of all these guys. Okay, so It's also very good for us to have enemies turn into frog, because that means we can safely ignore them and just go up and grab the Materia Blade from the top of this hill here. Or perhaps we want to be using Night Sword. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Get our HP back. Definitely want to keep Agrius alive and kicking. Alright, so Cloud, punch this guy. Go! Theoretically, the bomb should not be able to use self-destruct, because it is berserked. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Do I want to poach any of these enemies? Maybe? Possibly? Guess I might. Just move into position to do that. Yeah, damage split continues to be amazing. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Great. The dead effect triggered there. So yeah, we'll try to take this guy out with Lavian, if possible. If not, that's okay too. Okay, the guy's floating, and that means that the rock effect will not trigger on him. And Ramza does not have move find item. I think we're going to send Rad up here if we can. I'm not too sure if we can actually get up here. I think we need to approach from this direction, not this direction. So, what can Ramza do? He can go over here and use Praise. It's not threaten. Praise on Agrius. That will deal with the debuff that she had to suffer earlier in the battle. Now, of course, we don't want her Brave to fall at the end of this battle, so always a good idea to buff it back up. So Cloud, I think Cloud should use Cure 3. Let's just wait here. Okay, I think we're basically done with that. We'll just move Agrius out to start getting the Materia Blade, if possible. Oh, it's a happy coincidence. So yeah, Cloud proving to be reasonably useful. Of course, that is going to get even better once we get a sword for him. Or the only sword for him, I should say. And, why not buff Cloud's Brave as well while we're at it? It's not very good, so we can certainly make it better. It would be nice if we could get into a position where Cloud could punch this guy. But that isn't possible. I'll just keep doing this. We'll get him to go punch some frogs after this. Hopefully he'll have enough to get GP up after that. Alright, good stuff. Race to the top! And no, I'm not referring to the educational program. Crits for 11. Ta-da! Okay, you're done. So why am I doing this? It's to keep the frog from grabbing that crystal. Because we can't let him have more life. Go, Cloud, go punch the frog. Bam! Oh! Oh my... Oh my... God! Why, Cloud? Why do you punch for so much damage? It's because your brave was 100, wasn't it? Oh no! Oh, well, as tempted as I am to pretend that that all never happened, the sad truth is that it did. It did happen. Yes. Oh, great. Okay, well. Gotta do what we gotta do. Oh, I wish I could just edit this out, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest about my mistakes. Alright, here we go. Gain JP up. That's a small victory. A small positive. Do I want to equip the anti-petrify items on my characters? Maybe at least on, maybe we should at least equip it on, Rad, so that he can use soft if he needs to. Okay, let's do that. Yep. Because it is a scary prospect. Okay, this time, let's Let's not screw it up. How about that? Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is not bring Ramza, and instead bring Alicia. And hopefully that will be useful in this mission. Ramza is somewhat less useful just because he can't shoot any of the bombs. Yeah. Okay, hopefully maybe a little bit lighter on the enemies this time around. Can't believe it. So, I remember, perhaps you'll recall that I mentioned that there was a Behemoth in my party, Behemoth in my party that I kept trying to kill but could never actually kill until recently because I kept defeating the enemies before I could kill it. Well, pretty similar story to what just happened there. But that was off camera and therefore much less humiliating. Alright, these enemies look pretty inconsequential, thankfully. Perhaps I will eat my arrogant words here, but not sensing that they're going to pose a huge problem to us. It's probably not necessary to bring the summoner with us, but, you know, maybe she'll be able to do something. Unfortunately, we can't buff Agri's Brave, because Rams is not here. Alright, go forth and do much punching. Yes. May not be a monk, Cloud, but you can still punch him. The best of them. Let's do this. Okay. No confusion, unfortunately. Nice. So I just hope that we can cast Stop on an enemy or something like that. So we can... oh, so much for that idea. So that we can just leisurely walk up to the top of the mountain. Okay, that's fine. It's really of no consequence. Punch! Yes. Alright. You, stop now. Quick, Agrius. The mountaintop. Alright, that should do the job. Just in case. Get up there. Oh no! No! No, 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 no. Oh. Come on! Oh, it hurts so bad. Alright. So we need a character with a higher jump stat to get up there. And I don't believe that Rad has it. His jump is 3. I think you need a jump of 4. Yep. 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 Okay. Okay. Well, you know, at least Cloud has been gaining job points from doing all this. It's one excuse. Have to make sure we buff Agrius's Brave back up, though. It will go down quite a bit from this. Not sure how much you can go down per battle, but it was dropped quite a bit, so... So, yeah. Probably just give a character the, spike shoes. So that they can jump up there. This is what happens when you go in unprepared. Yay! Well, I hope the next fight is as easy as that one was. So we can just get to it. Get to the business of getting that damn sword. Alright. So, yeah, Rad, not so much, but Agrius, we could give her that. Jump boots, or sorry, the spike shoes. So this makes her jump stat 6, which should be definitely be enough. actually. That's only magic. Jump. Dare I risk it? It's not worth it. We'll just go with the spike shoes. Just to be absolutely sure that we can get it. And she does have move find item, yes. Might as well see if Cloud can get any new abilities. Sure. Blade beam. Why not? Will be nice. Once he's got his weapon. I don't remember if Blade Beam was even actually a item that you could, or sorry, a limit break you could use in FF7. It's been such a long time since I played FF7. So many years. Alright, this time around I will bring Ramza because I need to buff up Agrius's Brave, which is down to what here? Okay, 85, so it didn't fall that much. But hey, I'll always make it higher. And yeah, obviously I have been buffing Brave fairly consistently in my random encounters, because Rad's up to 93 now. I look forward to the point at which he reaches 100. At that point, it would probably make the most sense just to give him, well, I can't really do it, because I won't be able to use items, but it would be nice if I could give him martial art and then just go around punching everybody to death with my 100 Brave. And I might actually try to give Lavian martial art, because poaching is not going to be that important for us in some cases. So we've got everybody. We've got our one character who can actually get the item. Let's just hope we get lucky with the enemies again. Please be an easy drop. Sorry, be an easy spawn. I bet you never thought this would be such a long video, huh? Neither did I. I assure you. Okay, okay. The annoying thing is that they're in the way, but the good thing is that they are not a doom stack of explosives and Aramons. Go! Look at that jump. Because yeah, the jump stat is both horizontal and vertical. So you can do nice stuff like that. Don't think we want to go for that. Ooh, yeah, that's better. It's much better. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Good stuff. And then she gets petrified, right? No. No, no. Aha! Haha. Oh, I already moved. I was gonna punch Ramza and then move. But that's okay. There's really nothing at all I want to poach here, so I'm just going to do the usual. Hopefully turn something into a frog, and then I will be able to easily get sword, assuming I don't screw it all up. Did the first time. Yeah, Cloud's got a fairly hefty amount of life. Which is nice. So yeah, it did It did say in the mod description that one of the big changes they made was to make Cloud viable, and apparently they boosted his stat growth. I mean, maybe they didn't, but it seems that way to me. Yeah, Cloud can heal himself. So I'm just gonna go with this. Or better yet, he can use Cure to kill these enemies. Since they are undead. Okay. To praise. So sleep is pretty good. It's not as good as stop, and it's not as good as frog, but that's okay. I need a way across. Let's just kill these guys. And there we go. That's one way of doing it. So, white magic. Cure 3. That. And I'll even get to cure myself. Yeah, I think she could be quite good just punching enemies to death. Of course, she won't have the nice guard stat that comes with that fabric thing she has, the cashmere, if she uses martial art. But at the same time, you'll probably only be using martial art on the story missions. Okay, so we do have an enemy who's still alive. Just checking, you know. I could use a Phoenix down here, but it's not necessary. Oh, okay. It's fine too. So let's go praise. So the downside to doing all of this brave raising is that my move find item drop chances, or like my ratio, how should I put this? My chance to get the rare drops of using move find item is really bad with the characters with really high brave. But you know, I can always just lower my brave with talk skill and then buff it up again at the end of the fight, because using praise brings your brave up to 100 every single time. So that will be okay too. And that way my brave won't be actually lowered. Gotta make sure I don't turn my characters into chickens though. Okay. I kind of feel like keeping 2 characters alive if possible. Just because I am so afraid of screwing this up. I do have Moonfind item. As you can tell, a little bit nervous here. Okay, so what can Cloud do? I can go punch Rad. Not. Yeah. And now he's got a reason to cure them. That works. Go! Go, Agrius! Yes! Yes! Finally! Okay, so Cloud is going to do a little this, which will kill that enemy. Just wait there. And Ramza can go over here. Oh no! It's a steel needle. You die. So yeah, that was the easiest spawn that we encountered. This map, which I am thankful for. How about that? Alright, Cloud, you're not gonna be semi-useless anymore. I mean, honestly, he did acquit himself quite well in these battles, given the severe limitations that his class was under without the all-important Materia Blade. So yeah, one thing to check is if the Materia Blade is still really, really bad. Okay, let's do this. Check it out. No, it's very good. Some crazy attack power. Magic +2. That's nice. And just for comparison, I kind of want to take a look at Excalibur. So 18, yeah, so it's like 2 more powerful than the mighty Excalibur. I believe we actually finished that. I kind of can't. I really should have got move +1 instead of lead. That's about. But that's okay, you know. So yeah, the speed of all of these is 0, which means that they instantly trigger, whereas before it was like, cast Cherry Blossom, wait 6 years. Oh, the enemies have already moved out of the attack range. You just whiff. And that was why Cloud was complete garbage. But now he is going to probably kick some ass for us. I expect him to be very, very good. And I don't think I will be disappointed about that. Oh yeah, one last thing. Is give Lavian martial art. We do have it. Okay. So yeah, when we go into Morond Holy Place, I will try giving that to her. You know, the guard chance on her weapon has been quite useful for us, but I think as we continue to raise her brave up, she will be pretty deadly just punching enemies. Which I think is kind of the same as what the assassins that you fight do. Well, at least they use stop bracelet and stuff like that on you. Maybe they have daggers, I don't quite recall. Anyway, next destination, Morond Holy Place. I've already read about this. I've already read this description out, and yeah, looking forward to that fight, which I should be uploading tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this much longer than expected video and had a good laugh at my expense. I'm sure I'll go back and watch it and do the same.